Hello, parents of elementary school age kids. I have a fun family focus challenge for you guys for the month of July. So, we're in a series that's called Focus, and I wanted to get our families working together on something that will help disciple children, point them to Jesus, and also get them back at the property, the actual physical property of the church. Something that I'm always thinking about is the discipleship of children. How are we pointing our kids back to Jesus? And I know that parents have the primary role in the discipleship of children. But what happens when the church and family combine? When we're gathering together, that we get to help reinforce everything. It's two things working together to help point kids to Jesus. And I know that our parents, we want to point our kids to Jesus. How do we get them in God's word? How do we get them working on the relationship with Jesus? But one of my concerns during this time is that we've been away from church for so long in the life of a child, any length of time, it almost can become like a strange place, possibly a scary place. And I don't want that for any of our kids. I want them to associate church with fun. It's where we go on Bible adventures. It's where my church friends are. It's my favorite place to be. I know that I want that for my kids as well. And so I know that some of our families will be coming back to church this next week as we regather, but some of you guys, it may be taking a few weeks to months before you come back. So I wanted to create opportunities where families are still discipling their children, and you can still find opportunities to come to the church and get your kids refamiliarized and with the church and just coming to the property itself. And so for the month of July, this can happen in any time that works best for you. Maybe morning times. Maybe you work during the week, so you need a Saturday. The only time I'm saying not to do this is on Wednesday evenings when we have student life in the parking lot. But we have a focus challenge for your family. A focus challenge. The directions for this start at the very front door of the church property. It says, your challenge starts here, your quest starts here. And I got this idea. I'm not sure if you are social media friends with our student director, Dorian Volch, but over the last few months, he had sent his wife on a quest. She was following all these clues to uncover, what is the next thing and what is the next thing. So I thought that was unbelievable. And then also, I don't know if you've ever done geo-catching with your kids, where you're actually on an app on your phone and you're trying to find treasure. You're trying to find these clues to figure out, where is this treasure? Can I solve it? And so I was trying to think outside of the box for the month of July, really trying to give our families something fun to do. And I thought of this focus challenge. When you arrive at the church, this is something you're going to do together with your kids. Not just, hey, we're showing up, I'm sitting in the car, my kids can do this. You're going to do this together as a family. Bring a Bible that your kids are comfortable using. Maybe it's their very own Bible. So you bring your family, you bring the fun, you bring your focus, and you bring the Bible, God's Word. We love the Bible. It's the most amazing book ever written. And you are going to start at the door, the very front door, and there you will also find the first clue. These clues will send you in different directions on the property. It will not put you behind the church in any of the construction. Okay, so just a heads up for that. You will not be behind the church in any construction anywhere. You will have to solve the clues. Some of them are riddles, some of them are a little bit of poems, but you will find clues, and when you get there, you will find some of the destinations are very little, so you'll have to, it will point you to a door. The first one will point you to a door. The clue is so little, and it's at the very bottom of the door. There are trees that have carved crosses in them to find you have to find the tree that has a carved cross or whatever it may be. And there are clues that will lead you along the path. You will be in God's word together. You will have to read certain scriptures that will bring you to another clue. There will be questions